here, wondering why I'm yet. That's the...
Oh, not you again! Didn't you get your fill last time? I've learned some sweet new moves since last time.
If I spend another 2-hour lunch lost in the hexagon, the boss is gonna blitz me.
I don't want to go to work today. It's so nuts out. Maybe I should just hop on Hammo and go on a trip. Maybe to that sandy triangle place, or the raining castle.
I've learned some sweet new moves since last time.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good, considering the place was
I've learned some sweet new moves since last time. You just don't know when to give up, do you?
That Ronin is always so...
I've learned some sweet new moves since last time.
I was thinking I'd take a trip to Egypt soon. And I heard the weather is pretty... fair. Oh!
I nearly joined you before, but I hated what the Hammonds did to me.
Ah, you pathetic pests! How about best of 3, or however many we're up to?
Where am I going? I feel... Helmets are so fancy.
If your home was hot...
Take down the crime that's happening right now, and you could win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction at the job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
Somebody ought to do something. Buy me a brand new 10-gallon hat.
I don't know what people were expecting. Making a giant head critter the sheriff? It's always gonna end in tears.
pay a high price for this.
Did Rawhide ever find that walking, talking totem? The surface wasn't
Maybe I could hold my breath just long enough to dig 'em out. Nope, too risky. Them flying space cart parts in the river could be worth a pretty penny to the right folks. Perhaps for a small cut, I could get some honest Joe or Jolene to help me out.
I am uncertain of how to use this.
That's another. Don't know how y'all holding your breath so long, but I'm mighty impressed. Y'all hear me down there? That was some darn good digging. Put the treasure on that there wood below the winch. This might be a bad time to say, but I broke the winch earlier. Y'all need to find some other way to get that treasure out that river. See anything useful down there? Watch it! Whoa! How'd y'all do that? That's what all them folks in that fancy floating city are doing these days?
My magic appears to be well suited to deal with this.
With suggestions on how
Y'all nearly did me in. But that was mighty kind of you to help a stranger all the same. How about you take that golden nugget over there in return? Least I can do.
Hello? Is anybody there? Get us out of here!
I told you we shouldn't have come to this place.
How was I supposed to know we'd get robbed and locked up by bandits? Are you here to save us?
Finally, I'm so done with this dusty old place.
You don't expect us to go through that portal thing, do you? We're free! Oh, thank you. Please, you have to let me give you something. Here.
Seriously? This kind of thing would never happen in Nueva York.
We were both captured by evil villains in at least 3 different scenarios last week.
Duh, I meant before Chronopolis happened.
Detected a crime.
Do you want to think about what you're doing? No.
I've noticed a number of people complaining that the roads in Chronopolis are a bit of a mess. Yet, no one seems to mention all the centuries-old pyramids I brought over in one piece. Just saying.
Who ever heard of a two-gun kid with only one gun?
My hero! Well, not just my hero. I know how to share. Darn machine. Why won't you stay up there? I can't run up to the roof fast enough to use this darn contraption before it slides on back down again. If only I was some kind of super fast superhero.
Who'd I talk to about getting me one of them metal horseless carriages?
hear they're getting some fancy new modern entertainment over at the saloon. As nothing wrong with that fellow who blows on his jars.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Wait, hold up. Yes, it is. I might even invite some friends over.
Y'all gonna need to get the roof generator running before we can see him playing. If you don't mind taking a look. Heard they had a welcome. Pull up a chair wherever you like. Pay no mind to that rusty fella on the step.
Oh no! If we don't get a move on, I'm gonna miss a 310 to Hammo.
Somebody ought to do something about those pesky gophers digging up the town. Gonna go buy me a brand new 10-gallon hat. Or maybe a 20-gallon hat. Do they make those? Heard they had a chicken outbreak in the saloon the other day. Gave the sheriff a real good picking of it.
Prospector ever got his crane working. Sounded like he'd found some real good liquor down that river.
Fake news reports are being circulated saying people don't like being part of Chronopolis. Citizens are reminded that watching or listening to any news other than official Kang news is a crime punishable by lifelong imprisonment. Also, did you hear about our free Kang-O-Rail service?
Can't decide if the West is wilder or less wild since we joined Chronopolis. Oh, the circus was in town? Guess that explains all the kooky people I've seen wandering around. Wow-wee! You can move! Thanks, Speedy. Now we can get that metal band working.
Since y'all did all the work, you can have the honor of firing these fellas. Well, ain't they a spectacle? Reckon my regulars will enjoy this mechanical music. Here, a little something, with my regards.
Interesting. I wonder if there is mention...
Who ever heard of a two-gun kid with only one gun?
The young Arkandai wandered from his herd. He's very upset. Please help calm the creature.
It's all right. We're here to
Interesting. I wonder if there is mention of this in the Book of Vishanti.
He enjoyed that. Here, as thanks.
This. It may be of use. I may need to summon all of my chi to deal with this.
I did it! I made another cameo! Gotta add this one to my list at home. Excelsior!
could you? Those darn bandits kidnapped my farm boy, and more importantly, a bunch of my sheep. If you're gonna go rescue him, watch out for them fancy guns they got in the tunnels. They'll get you good.
They dare to tangle with the master of the mystic arts? I wish them well.
Y'all take care of them fancy guns? Then let's skedaddle. Come on, gals. Follow this hero.
You done rescued all my sheep.
Hello?
Don't interrupt, Clyde. I'm thanking the stranger. Here, why don't you take this as a reward? Reckon the bandits must have dropped it earlier.
Interesting specimen. Shame, I've probably got about 1 million of these at home.
of a two-gun kid with only one gun. Those rot and don't even... Oh, yeah. I knew you was ready for some action. Let's skedaddle, partner. Pretty sure I saw them varmints come this way. Shock. That's them crooked pistol pitchers! Get 'em!
Help!
Huh. Looks like none of them had my gun. Reckon there's more of them up ahead.
Somebody ought to do something about those pesky gophers digging up the town.
Reach for the skies.
Dang, that would have been so much better if I had both my guns.
I swear, this crazy world's just making people crazier.
I got myself another problem, if and you can spare the time.
Any of them drop my gun? No? Darn it. Well, nothing for it but to keep on keeping on. These uns are uglier than the last ones. One of these bozos definitely has my gun. I knew it. There's my gun. Woohoo! Y'all got my gun back, meaning the two-gun. Oh, heck. I could have just...
Interesting specimen. Shame, I've probably got about 1 million of these at home.
Red Wolf has been expecting you, Pilgrim. You are a friend of the Rawhide. You must listen. Then it is settled. Speak with the townsfolk and take heed their words, for in them will lie the path to the...
There's a real peculiar type spending most his days at the saloon of late. Tall fella, wears a big coat all the time. Reckon there's only one reason person wear a coat that big. Something to hide. Or 'cause he's cold. So, 2 reasons, I guess.
Saw someone real strange coming out the sheriff's office the other day. Big face, little arms, little legs, floating chair. Said he was the sheriff now. I tell you, it takes all kinds.
Y'all gotta ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, been hearing some unusual noises at night since all these new places sprouted up. I'll be trying to sleep, and suddenly I'll hear a little voice telling me to fight something called a hexagon? Oof. Oh, the circus was in town? Guess that explains all the kooky.
Nice to see y'all. Thanks again for helping out with the band.
Hey, Speedy, just passing through? Why don't you stay a while?
Kang here, wondering why.
There's a real weirdo walking around town lately, supposedly looking for some sort of evil fishing pole. Heard he got into some business with them Cree fellas down by the border over a giant head. I mean, I ain't gotta tell you that that ain't regular. Heard they had a chicken outbreak in the saloon the other day. Gave the sheriff a real good pecking, I hear.
Have you learned anything of the totem? So, what knowledge did you bring the saloon? If we knew who occupied the large coat, this information could be useful.
Somebody ought to do something about those pesky gophers.
I believe he's referring to Modoc's brief role as the town sheriff, rather than anything regarding the totem. I think that person is referring to the Rawhide Kid, though it is troubling that this is the reputation he's garnered for himself. That does sound unusual, but it does not shed any light on the totem or his whereabouts. So far, I've learned nothing from the wind or the mountain. The river said it would call me back.
Heard they had a chicken outbreak in the saloon the other day. Gave the sheriff a real good pecking, I hear.
Kang here with another Kang announcement. All citizens are to...
Reckon there's something in the water lately, as I could have sworn I saw this big pole with a face on it walking around the other day. And it gets stranger. Soon as he noticed I'd seen him, he put on this big old coat and scurried off. But wonder where he went to. Did Rawhide Kid ever find that walking, talking totem?
Did you learn of anything else? That indeed sounds like the totem. We need only to learn of where he goes. It would appear we have... Of course.
High time someone did something about that Kang fella, don't you think?
Hey, you didn't think you could be that helpful and not unlock a new Gwenpool mission, did you? Go check out that bad boy.
You have done much for...
Are you an ace in the saddle? Then how about a challenge? Howdy. But That's the spirit. Let's ride. Step on into the magical portal when you're ready to race.
She one of them fancy pants superheroes? No, seriously, those are some...
Wow, Banshee. In the meantime...
Hey! Oh, sorry. That didn't sound dignified. I'm in. Yay!
You must be getting a reputation in the Old West. One of the big guns has just walked into town.
Wonder if that bug fella ever managed to tame his funny-looking buffalo. Heard they had a chicken outbreak in the saloon the other day. Gave the sheriff a real good pecking, I hear.
A reminder that one lucky citizen can win themselves a tour of my citadel by finding the elusive golden ticket hidden inside the wrapper of a regular, delicious Kang bar. As an added bonus, you will then be enlisted in Kang's army for the rest of your existence. Absolutely free.